Doing out here this cold Tuesday morning. It's cold, y'all, in Georgia. So God's been dealing with me, and I just wanted to get on here and share. Um, One of the hardest things I've had to overcome was recognizing that the people that are closest to you, the people who've seen your walk and seen your journey, are the last ones to often support you when you turn your life around. That's been a hard pill to swallow. The ones who know what you've gone through, the ones who, seen you in the trenches, seen you at your lowest point. And when you turn your life around, they're the last ones to show up, family and friends. And what I had to recognize is that some people will only see you where you were. Some people are only going to be remaining stuck in your past. But what I've had to do and what I've had to decide is that God is the one who validates me. And I have had to recognize that change is not easy. And just because you've changed does not mean that people are going to recognize your change. And that's been a hard pill to swallow, but it's been a real truth serum, in showing you who people are, really at their core. And it's not to be in unforgiveness, it's not to, you know what I mean? People are who they are, and they are where they are. And you do have to also recognize and acknowledge, especially those that you've caused pain to, that it's not always so easy. But when you know that you're showing up, and when you know how much God has changed and He worked in your life, God will be the one to validate you. So stop being sad. Don't look for no one else to validate you but God. Okay? And it's okay that they don't support you. Go forward anyway. Keep showing up and being who God called you to be in this earth, regardless. It's not your job to change people, it's your job to continue to work on yourself. You understand me? And let it be okay. Set your will to walk in love, but set your will to keep going forward. Anyone who keeps trying to have you tied to your past and who you were often are the ones who can't go with you into your future. They're often the ones that are not tied to your destiny. You understand what I'm saying? Those that are tied to your destiny, they can't just walk away, and vice versa. You know? So you have to take that and keep that in mind, that just because friends and family don't support you does not mean that you're an imposter, does not mean that your change is not real. God's grace is sufficient, but you're going to have to keep moving forward, regardless of who shows up to support you or not. Period. Your validation comes from God, and they may never see it. That's on them. At the same time, don't allow them to keep you in that box either. Don't allow that. Okay? All right. I love y'all. Keep going forward.